So yes, the 3DS has been discontinued for real. Yes, the 3DS was sold relatively well despite its lackluster amount of games. Yes, people are gonna now yell at me in the comments, but you had all these anime games, you had Zelda. But yeah, the 3DS games, some of the 3DS games are kind of lackluster. If you know, if you saw my 3DS tier list, New Super Mario Bros. 2 sticker style, a lot of the later 3DS games are kind of lacklusters or ports. Yeah, there's a reason why the 3DS. But the 3DS still had many amazing games. I'm not going to tell you well. But there has been a lot of disappointments on the 3DS. There was also the new Mystery Dungeons, not as great as the originals. New Pokemon Trilogy, very disappointing. Pokemon Battle Trilogy was eventually read its way to Pokemon Shuffle, which continued the same formula. And yeah, the 3DS has had a lot of disappointing games. It had a lot of good games, but a lot of the games were disappointing. So yes, the 3DS has been discontinued. Which means soon, if you want to have a 3DS and still want to play like Town Odyssey Life, for example, that's like the one game you can get the 3DS for. Well, the 3DS has been discontinued. So basically, right now, if you really want that game and the 3DS, you can get it before it gets discontinued. So yep, there we go. The 3DS officially has been discontinued, which is expected to be happen. Was expected to happen. I was surprised they didn't do it sooner in 2020. But yeah, to focus completely on the Switch, which means yes, Nintendo is making Nintendo does, and here's another one. Nintendo plans new Switch games extending console's life cycle. The gaming console in the middle of its life cycle will give it a boost of a large injection of new games in the next year and beyond. And there we go, a large amount of games. Nintendo has not filled. Switch has not been fulfilled yet. Switch like sales are going to gain full momentum, and yeah, I don't think Nintendo is going to make the next gen console next year. People are saying, well, the next gen is going to come. Next gen Switch is going to come out. No, it's going to be a kind of like an upgrade. If you get, and I bet all of Nintendo's games will be probably playable on both the Switch and the Switch Pro. It only if those people who want to buy those third party games that are only playable on that console. So yeah, there we go. That's gonna be it. Nintendo is confirming that there will be still more Switch games coming in 2021, and there won't be no. They won't drop the Switch immediately in 2021, despite the Switch console selling extremely well still. The reason why the 3DS is being discontinued is because the 3DS wasn't selling anymore. As it happens when a new console isn't selling anymore, they discontinue it. Happened to the 360 and PS3 years ago, as well. So yeah, Nintendo, they have discontinued the 3DS, and they are making more games for the Switch. And yeah, they stopped making 3DS games like 2 years ago as well. So this is expected as well. So that's basically it. Goodbye.